Hello and welcome back to F1 Fantasy for the first round of the 2025 season. We start off with a bang. We've got a sprint race, so it's sprint qualifying here at the Bend Motorsport Park in... what state is this? I don't know what state it's in, but it's near Adelaide, Tail and Bend to be precise. And yeah, we are back with a brand new grid, brand new teams, and a brand new calendar. Technically not brand new, because two of the races we have been to before, but they weren't broadcast, so I thought we'd bring them again. One of them is this round here at the Bend. The other is for Kissa Freeway in South Africa for round 3. We've got not the full grid currently. We have a reserve driver racing today in Gabriel Bortoletto. Ignore how the mod spelt his name, it's not meant to have one T, and that's not on me for once. But yeah, normally that is Teo Porcher, but this weekend he's racing at the 4 hours of Imola. There we go, for the European Le Mans Series. He's going to miss 2 rounds. He's missing another race, I'm not sure which one it is. The Bortoletto will be replacing him in that one as well. We're also replacing Maloney for the 2 of the 3 Formula E races that he is missing. He's missing the Chinese Grand Prix for the Berlin Prix. He'll be replaced by Zhou Guanyu for that round, because Sauber thought they'd give the Chinese driver one last dance at his home Grand Prix, and then for the South African Grand Prix that Maloney will miss, it'll be Bortoletto. He'll also miss the New Zealand Grand Prix for the start of the 2025-26 season. He'll be replaced again by Bortoletto. Some other drivers that well, let's go through some other transfers. Originally it was meant to be Lawson, who was racing in Red Bull, and Snowden in VCARB, but I swapped them, or they got swapped around. I didn't do anything, I'm not ahead of this, of course. But yeah, that is for that one. Brilliant English, I might add. I'm just trying to get the track up. But anyway, yeah, Drogovic, he'll miss a few races for IMSA commitments. I think the next one he's missing actually. Sainz, he's moved to VCARB from Ferrari, being replaced by Hamilton. Vesti will miss a few rounds. It'll be the same rounds that Drogovic is missing again for IMSA commitment. He'll be replaced by Colapinto, Drogovic by Crawford. And then I think everything else is fine, to be honest. There's not really been anything major happening. Of course, we've got Behrman, Hulkenberg's gone, Magnussen's gone, Drogovic. Before we watch Lando Norris's pole lap, a big accident. He has been confirmed okay, but we will go back to what happened to the Brazilian. He was on a pole lap, and this is him spinning, by the way. He went. Sorry, I can't speak. This is the lap that he was on for pole, and then I've gone way too far there. Let's go on board with the Brazilian, making his second full season in Formula 1. Of course, just like last year, he will miss races. But after coming in halfway through the 2023 season, there's the spin. He was definitely on the pole of that lap. He was setting purple sectors all over the place, but then this happened on the lap afterwards. Through the flat out turn 5, on the curb, spits the car out, smacks into the concrete, and because there's a bit of a mound there, flips the car over. Thankfully Felipe is okay, but that was a scare run when I first saw it off air. Anyway, Lando Norris is your pole sitter for the sprint race. The reigning champion by 4 thousandths of a second, trying to defend his title, and he's going at it in a good way so far. No points for a provisional, no points for a pole in the sprint race. If we have actually missed his pole up, I think this isn't it. It'll be the lap afterwards. So hopefully I'm right. Right, so yeah, this is your pole up from Lando Norris, your reigning world champion in the McLaren, down the front straight towards turn 1. We haven't got a corner name, so I'll just go through numbers. Towards turn 1, we got the kind of like the camel, no, not camel chicane. It's a bit like the con, very slow through that apex. But I'm not sure. I think a lot of drivers like that, to be honest. They go through turn 2 and turn 3 very slowly. In fact, he has got one of the Red Bulls in front of him. Not sure which one, either Snowden or Verstappen, as he goes to brake through turn 5. The drivers are really weird in the circuit. I'm not sure why. Hopefully they'll be fine for the Grand Prix on the main layout tomorrow. Not the full layout, unfortunately. We couldn't get hold of that one. but we will be on the longest layout we've got. It's the V8 supercar layout. I'm not sure if they'll use it for the Bend 500 this year, because they're going to the Enduro for this year for the Bend, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, going through, it says turn 34 because I've got the layout for the main circuit, but I'm not even sure, to be honest. Anyway, as we go through the final corner, that is a pole lap from Lando Norris for the Bend Motorsport Park for the sprint race for the Australian Grand Prix. We'll be back tomorrow. It is in the UK a 2:30 lights out, very early I know, but not much I can do about it. I'm waking up at that time as well if I'm commentating back from the UK. A nice late start-ish for the sprint qualifying. Yeah, we will see you tomorrow at 2:30 UK time. Don't know what time local, but oh yeah, because of course Adelaide has that weird time zone where it's half an hour, so that's why it's 2:30 for the sprint race. Anyway, I'll see you for that one.